Good morning. Of course we have a problem with mainstream media. Yeah, because there are certain stories that they will not report on. Yeah. And I'm sure you have friends, as I have, who will not believe something unless it's reported in mainstream media. Yes. And some stories are so unbelievable these days that it's hard to make people believe in them. They are just unbelievable. Yeah, a lot of those stories today. And here's one of them. It's from the UK. The Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, ordered Public Health England to review the way it counts deaths. And it's quite interesting from the start, isn't it? So apparently this is how it's been working. And I'm telling you, I'm warning you, this is quite unbelievable. So they tested a lot of people for COVID-19, and those who tested positive, they ended up on a list. So all these people on this list, they were there, see, on the list. And then if somebody on the list died, this guy or this woman was reported as a COVID-19 death. Yeah. So it didn't matter what killed him. It was a heart disease or he drowned or something. He was on the list, so he was a COVID-19 death. Wow. Here's a comment from a doctor. I don't know if it's a he or a she. June Luke, a pharmacologist at the University of East Anglia. She warned, or he warned, that it's not a good way of collecting data. And said, by this definition, no one with COVID-19 in England is allowed to ever recover from their illness. Wow. So what does it mean? You know, why are they doing this? Well, I heard similar stories from Italy, for instance. Yeah. So yeah, well, it means this. This is what I think. It means that they are using this crisis. First of all, the crisis is manufactured. Of course it is. But they are using it to ruin the nations, yeah, financially. And they are doing a good job with it, aren't they? Yeah. And why are they doing it? Well, this is what I think. They are doing it so that the politicians, when they suggest that we should have a world government, people will accept it. Because people will be so upset with their own politicians or their own governments. You know, you can't handle it. We should have a world government. All right, let's go for it. That's what I think. And of course, this has a lot to do with the United States. They want to ruin this nation. And it has a lot to do with the EU. Well, they lost the UK. They had this great project, the EU. Well, it's a terrible project. But anyway, for them, it's a great project. And they did everything they could to stop the UK from leaving. But they still are leaving, you see. So now they want to make sure that it's almost impossible to leave. And they do this by money. They want to have all these countries to co-sign for huge bank loans, and they want to give this money to these countries who has been doing poorly because of the crisis. So if a country in the future considers leaving the EU, it will be terribly hard for them, because they will be committed to these bank loans. They have been co-signing for them, you see. Yeah. That's what I think. Now, be good. Bye.